1. Which adult learning principle emphasizes the importance of learners' prior experiences in shaping new knowledge? A. Behaviorism. B. Constructivism. C. Andragogy. D. Cognitivism. 2. When designing a curriculum, which method best ensures alignment with learning outcomes and assessment strategies? A. Backward design. B. Front-loaded design. C. Spiral curriculum. D. Modular design. 3. In mentoring graduate recruits, which technique most effectively promotes self-directed learning? A. Providing explicit instructions for every task. B. Encouraging reflective questioning. C. Assigning repetitive tasks. D. Limiting feedback to formal evaluations. 4. Regulatory compliance in recruitment and training primarily ensures A. Higher employee retention. B. Legal adherence and risk mitigation. C. Increased productivity. D. Faster onboarding. 5. When evaluating a training program, which method provides both qualitative and quantitative insights? A. Summative evaluation only. B. Formative evaluation only. C. Mixed method evaluation. D. Peer review. 6. In adult learning, motivation is most effectively sustained when A. Learners receive only extrinsic rewards. B. Learning is relevant to personal and professional goals. C. Tasks are repetitive and predictable. D. Learners have minimal autonomy. 7. A graduate recruitment test should primarily measure memorization of company policies. B. Potential for growth and application of knowledge. C. Social popularity among peers. D. Ability to follow instructions blindly. 8. Which assessment method aligns best with evaluating critical thinking skills? A. Multiple choice recall questions. B. Case-based scenario analysis. C. True-false questions. D. Attendance tracking. 9. The term constructive feedback in mentoring refers to feedback that is A. Critical without explanation. B. Negative and discouraging. C. Specific, actionable, and supportive. D. Generic and nonspecific. 10. In curriculum development, the spiral approach involves A. Covering topics once in depth. B. Revisiting key concepts at increasing levels of complexity. C. Random selection of learning activities. D. Eliminating prior knowledge. 11. To ensure inclusivity in recruitment testing, which practice is most essential? A. Using culturally neutral scenarios and language. B. Focusing only on technical skills. C. Ignoring accessibility needs. D. Prioritizing speed over accuracy. 12. Which mentoring technique encourages long-term professional growth? A. Assigning tasks without context. B. Role modeling and guided reflection. C. Providing immediate solutions for all challenges. D. Limiting mentee autonomy. 13. When aligning training content with regulatory compliance, a key consideration is A. Maximizing entertainment value. B. Meeting statutory requirements and industry standards. C. Reducing content complexity. D. Ignoring record keeping. 14. Which adult learning theory emphasizes learning through observation and imitation? A. Experiential learning. B. Social learning theory. C. Andragogy. D. Cognitivism. 15. Formative evaluation is primarily used to A. Judge final performance. B. Improve ongoing instruction. C. Rank participants competitively. D. Replace summative assessment. 16. Effective communication in mentoring relationships is characterized by A. Active listening and empathy. B. Frequent interruptions to correct mistakes. C. One-way instruction. D. Avoidance of difficult topics. 17. In curriculum mapping, the main purpose is to ensure all content aligns with learning outcomes. B. Simplify content by removing assessments. C. Randomly assign modules to instructors. D. Focus exclusively on theoretical knowledge. 18. Which technique is most effective for encouraging self-reflection in adult learners? A. Silent individual work without guidance. B. Reflective journaling and guided discussions. C. Timed quizzes on memorized content. D. Repetition of content without context. 19. Mentoring graduate recruits differs from coaching primarily because A. Focuses on long-term professional development and guidance. B. Provides only technical instructions. C. Excludes personal growth considerations. D. Avoids any evaluation. 20. A key benefit of using scenario-based questions in recruitment tests is A. They reduce test administration time. B. They assess applied knowledge and decision-making, so they require memorization only. D. They simplify grading. 21. Which of the following reflects effective regulatory compliance record-keeping in training programs? Maintaining detailed logs of participant attendance and assessment outcomes. B. Deleting old records to save space. C. Relying solely on verbal reports. D. Sharing records informally. 22. Constructivist approaches to learning primarily involve A. Passive reception of information. B. Learners actively constructing knowledge through experience. C. Memorizing predefined content. D. Strictly instructor-led lectures. 23. Which mentoring approach helps prevent burnout in graduate recruits? A. Overloading tasks for accelerated learning. B. Regular check-ins, workload balancing, and emotional support. C. Limiting personal engagement. D. Avoiding feedback. 24. Curriculum evaluation using Kirkpatrick's Model Level 3 focuses on A. Reaction of learners. B. Learning outcomes. C. Behavioral change in the workplace. D. Return on investment. 25. In graduate recruitment assessments, psychometric tests primarily evaluate A. Knowledge of company policies. B. Cognitive abilities, personality traits, and problem-solving skills. C. Prior work experience. D. Physical fitness. 26. Effective communication of regulatory updates during training is best achieved through A. One-time email announcements. B. Interactive sessions with case examples and discussion. C. Ignoring updates to avoid confusion. D. Posting updates without context. 27. Which technique best supports knowledge retention in adult learners? A. Spaced repetition and active recall. B. Single intensive lecture. C. Passive reading only. D. Memorization without application. 28. In mentoring, the term scaffolding refers to A. Gradually reducing support as the mentee gains competence. B. Assigning independent tasks from the start. C. Providing vague guidance. D. Avoiding feedback. 29. Curriculum development for graduate recruits should prioritize A. Regulatory compliance, relevant skills, and alignment with organizational goals. B. Maximum content coverage regardless of relevance. C. Complex, theoretical frameworks only. D. Instructor convenience. 30. Which type of evaluation directly informs improvement of instructional methods? A. Summative evaluation. B. Formative evaluation. C. Norm-referenced evaluation. D. Certification assessment. 31. In communication, using active listening includes all except A. Nodding and verbal affirmations. B. Paraphrasing to ensure understanding. C. Interrupting to correct the speaker frequently. D. Asking clarifying questions. 32. An effective mentoring program for graduate recruits should include A. Goal setting, progress tracking, and continuous feedback. B. Unstructured social interaction only. C. Only formal classroom sessions. D. Minimal contact between mentor and mentee. 33. Which method of curriculum evaluation emphasizes long-term organizational impact of training? A. Kirkpatrick Level 4 results. B. Kirkpatrick Level 1 reaction. C. Peer observation only. D. Summative assessment without context. 34. Which evaluation method focuses on how well learners can transfer training to real-world job tasks? A. Formative evaluation. B. Transfer of learning assessment. C. Peer review. D. Reaction survey. 35. In mentoring, a coaching conversation is most effective when it A. Dictates exact solutions to problems. B. Encourages reflection and problem solving. C. Focuses solely on administrative tasks. D. Avoids discussing challenges. 36. A graduate recruitment program that integrates continuous feedback loops primarily supports A. Learner disengagement. B. Adaptive learning and ongoing improvement. C. One-time assessment only. D. Randomized skill testing. 37. When designing a recruitment test, which principle ensures fairness across diverse candidates? A. Using ambiguous questions to challenge everyone. B. Applying standardized scoring and culturally neutral content. C. Including irrelevant company-specific jargon. D. Focusing only on speed of response. 38. Which mentoring strategy strengthens professional resilience in graduate recruits? A. Encouraging reflection on challenges and fostering problem-solving skills. B. Assigning high-stress tasks without guidance. C. Limiting communication to formal evaluations. D. Avoiding discussion of setbacks.